So I had an appointment today in LA with a pastor friend of mine.
Jimmy crack corn since he was born.
And on my way home, just happened to come down this street off of Sunset Boulevard. And for those who don't know, this is the elementary school that Michael Jackson attended as a kid. When his family moved down from Indiana, they came down here to LA, and I believe they were living in Encino, California. Michael Jackson, as an elementary student, was attending this school right here, and eventually, as you can see, they named this auditorium after him. I think in 1989, Michael Jackson came back here. I think this is called Gardner Elementary School. But he came back here, and I think the PTA of the school wanted Michael Jackson to come here and be part of the dedication, and they named this auditorium after him.
Oh, that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, right here. Excuse the hair did. Riding my motorcycle, so had my helmet on. But you know, you can only imagine. I mean, think about it. This actually was the last public school that Michael Jackson attended as a child before he got worldwide famous. And you can see behind me is the auditorium that they actually eventually named in his honor, the Michael Jackson Auditorium. But yeah, you can see behind me, small little play area. I doubt if this playground was here when he was a child, but you can actually see, you know, still the schoolyard, the play yard. And you can imagine just Michael Jackson as a little kid playing on this play area. And little did he know that he would become the biggest pop star of all time. I believe this is Gardner Elementary School, the last public school that the icon Michael Jackson attended. So now here I am, still in LA, Hollywood. You all may remember this place was featured on the television show l.a.ink. And you'll remember, I think it was Kat. This is her tattoo parlor. If you remember that, l.a.ink. In the middle of Hollywood, you're gonna find everything. I'm heading back home. I don't know, maybe I'll stop in Calabasas and try to find where Kardashians' first shop used to be. So pulled over really quick, Hollywood Boulevard. I'm on my motorcycle, but I pulled over. This is the famous Chinese Man's Theater. Here's where all the famous actors come, and you'll see their handprints that they put down on here. That is to be remembered forever. But yeah, Hollywood Boulevard, famous people. That's the, I don't know who's on that star. Max Factor, I could go on and on. Billy Barty. Who's this guy right here? Hey, who's famous on this boulevard? Who's the most famous person?
When you got the camera pointing at, boss.
Who's the most famous person on this this row here?
Joker.
Oh, the Joker himself. Yeah, boy. Hollywood. And here we are, the world famous Capitol Records. A lot of famous artists recorded here. This definitely is a monument here in Hollywood, California, Capitol Records. So the whole world knows about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. However, nowadays there's multiple locations for Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, but this is the first and original spot of Roscoe's. They're all over the place now, at least here in California. But right here, this is the original. This is the actual location where the countless of hip-hop artists mention and spit in their lyrics in so many of their songs. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. You're almost sure to find a celebrity each time and every time you come to Roscoe's. In between Sunset Boulevard and Hollywood Boulevard on Gower Street. The original. Okay, everybody, I told you that I may stop by in Calabasas on my way home and take you by the first Dash store that was operated and owned by the Kardashians. So I'm here in California. I mean, in Calabasas. That's the beautiful thing about living in the 805. You're like literally like in the middle of LA and Santa Barbara. You're like in the middle of Southern California, Northern California. So, you know, everything's all around you. But so I'm going to flip this camera around. And this was the original and first Dash store by the Kardashians. And I can't flip the camera around as I'm videotaping, so I'll turn around. It now, you know, after, you know, they moved on from here, and as you know, all the Dash stores are closed. But this store actually is available for lease now. So, but you're looking at what used to be the first and original Dash store. And so it was right here on the corner. And so if any of you guys are interested, if I was a realtor, I think it would be a good sale, I would imagine, but I'm not a realtor. But I'm not sure if you could look inside there. But this was the original Dash store, but you may have seen it on the earlier premieres of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This is the small little tiny store that used to be Dash at one time. This is lovely California for you guys. Over 100 degrees here in Calabasas. In Oxnard, it's probably about 78, 77 probably today. But Calabasas, California. Okay, I might as well throw this one in here since I'm on my way home. I'm in Camarillo, California. This is the former home of three-time world champion Fernando Vargas.
I was born in Oxnard, California, December 7, 1977. One of the persons that really played a big role in my life was my trainer, Garcia. He saw me going to the gym for 3 weeks straight, and then he came over to me and asked me if I wanted to spar. He put some other kid in there that was about the same height or the same age, and at the end I left the kid with a bloody nose, and Garcia, I guess, saw something in me.
Without Mr. Garcia, he don't know what would have happened, because that was his father.
He would give me rides to the gym, talk to me about life, and I'll never forget that. Garcia will always be a person I'm gonna take care of, because he taught me a lot of how a man should be.
This is where he last lived before he picked up and moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, where he would begin the reality TV show Welcome to Los Vargas, and raise up his kids out there where they would be raised up in the entertainment capital of the world, where they will start their professional career in boxing.
Fernando Vargas may be royalty in the ring, but at home, this three-time world champion has gone from ferocious to family man. Alongside his wife, Marta,
You look like a fat pimp.
he's making boxing the family business, all while trying to raise 4 kids.
Oh, heck no.
Get ready for the next Mundo's reality knockout. Welcome to Los Vargas. Sundays at 9 p.m. 8 Central.
But yeah, this pretty much is a mansion. In his backyard, I remember he has a customized swimming pool that had the letters F and V in there. He actually, before he moved to Vegas, he said, "Pastor, buy my house. The swimming pool has an F and a V for Fernie and Veronica."
Fernando Vargas was one of the really, really true superstars of the United States Amateur program.
But yeah, this is the former mansion of three-time world champion Fernando Vargas.
Fernando did make the Olympic team in 1996, and it greased the skids toward a lot of his big accomplishments, which took place at an extremely early age.
Fernando Vargas was like a lightning rod. He was knocking out everybody.
So that's what people go to see, is blood and guts, and Fernando had plenty of both.
Yori Boy Campos was one of those hard guys with a sensational record, and he was regarded as a significant step up in class for Fernando Vargas.
Man, here's my chance to race 96 for me. Here I'm fighting for a world championship against Yori Boy Campos.
Fernando Vargas, at 21 years old, is a world champ.
He won the fight. He's a world champion after 15 professional fights. The whole world was open to him.
And then he started to really step up. He fought Raul Marquez, who was an Olympian and former champion.
17 knockouts in a row for ferocious Fernando Vargas.
Had basketball courts in the backyard of this home. He, I think, had his own barbershop. He had a guest house. I want to say tennis courts. I could be wrong. I can't picture Feroz with tennis courts. But yeah, basically, this pretty much is the former home of three-time world champion, the ferocious Fernando Vargas. Beautiful house. I remember inside you walked in and the staircase was amazing. One side led to the right side of the upstairs, the other led to the left side. Right side was his master bedroom, enormous master bedroom. He had a movie theater in this house and multiple dining areas, beautiful kitchen. I mean, this house is gorgeous. But yeah, so he let this go so he could move to Vegas and give the inner city kids a fighting chance at life by opening up his gym and helping kids out there. And now getting the startup of the Vargas brothers. Look out for them because I'm telling you, they're the next world champions.